Well, hello my friends and welcome back. Today's video requires absolutely no introduction because this has been long awaited, a long time coming, and I kind of don't even want to introduce. I'm ready to just jump right in. You know what it is. It's finally here. Netflix's live action adaptation of Avatar: The Last Airbender. I cannot wait another second for this. So grateful that Netflix does their own thing and just drops everything all at once versus on a weekly basis, which is going to be so nice to just be able to enjoy and binge this show in its entirety, even though many of us already know the premise, already know the events that go down in book one in the animated series, but I'm still I can't wait to get into this. At this point, I am just excited to go in and let this show just do its own thing, you know, let this show breathe, be what it's meant to be, and I'm not looking for an exact carbon copy of the animated rendition. I want to see what they can do differently, what they can bring, how they can still surprise me and knock my socks off with the art of live action medium. You know, it's a different medium essentially, so I cannot wait another second. Let's just get into this. I'm so excited and I just have a lot of high hopes going into this, and it's right here. It's on the tip of my fingers. I need to just open Netflix and do it. Jesus. There it is! Frick play. Here we go, friends. After years of waiting, years in the making. Episode 1, Aang. Oh my god, are we getting right into it with the comment? Oh my god. Frick! Ah! Oh, F! It looks good! Oh, flip! No! Ah! He's singed. He's smoking. Oh my god. This is incredible. It looks so good. Oh.
Get back to the Earth King. We're going to start a war.
Oh my god. That looks so flipping sick. Oh!
The battle plans are already on their way to the Earth Kingdom. We'll be prepared for your attack. And rally the support of the other nations. We'll turn their attention to the Earthbenders. We are the real target. My sights are set higher.
The Airbenders.
Much higher. It is our time.
Oh my, what the? Oh, what the F? That never happened on Nickelodeon. Oh my god.
Your Highness. This isn't about the Airbenders. One who lives among them. The only one who could possibly stand in our way. We have to kill them all.
That was, that was so gruesome. Oh my god. Oh, intro sequence?
Water,
Let's go.
earth, fire, air.
Whoa, okay Netflix, I see you.
4 nations have lived in harmony. A peace made possible by the Avatar. Their spirit is reborn into a new body in an eternal cycle. The new incarnation has yet to emerge. Fire Lord Sozin believes this is his moment to eliminate the one person who could stand in his way, who may not be ready for the responsibility of becoming the Avatar.
That shot. Oh, frick. Alright. Like, that looks really good. We're getting a lot of past, a lot of backstory here. Some exposition that's absent in the animation. Oh, look at him! Oh, that's a good shot.
Show off. You skipped training again. This much you have to learn. There may come a day when you wish you'd spend more time with your teachers.
So their tattoos have the very intricate designs too. I like that detail.
There's still a lot of work to be done before the air nomads from the other temples arrive.
Oh, but you're all about to get annihilated. No. Oh, this almost makes it all worse. Knowing what's gonna happen and seeing them all like this.
We need to go talk to the council. Now. can't ask this of him. Fire Lord Sozin is planning to attack the Earth, and we need the Avatar. But there's much he still needs to learn. He needs to know who he is. The role of the Avatar is a heavy responsibility. It is not our place to choose who bears that burden. Too close to Aang to see that brother Getzo. And we can only hope that it is not too late for him to make a difference. Yang Chen, the last air nomad to be the Avatar. The next Avatar will once again be an Airbender. You have always been special. You are the Avatar. The Fire Nation is embarked on a dark path. Only the Avatar can save the world.
Oh, I have chills.
Needs you, Aang.
I do have chills.
I can't imagine a better person to have been given this power.
Oh, why do I want to cry?
Why do I have to be different? Can't I just keep pretending I'm your friend?
You are my friend.
Oh my god, this hurts knowing what is gonna happen. Oh, this hurts a lot. Let's go. Oh, let's get a good look. Oh, okay.
Want someone who can stop a war? I'm scared of my power. I'm scared of being alone. Just need to go where things always make more sense.
This is so hard knowing what's about to ensue. Oh god. How much are they gonna show of this? That's the question.
No survivors.
Oh frick. Oh my god. I can't. I almost can't even watch.
Brothers and sisters, we're under attack!
Oh, get it. I mean, I know they're all gonna die, but this is still really cool. Oh my, oh god, not the younglings. Oh god. Oh my god. Oh, they're all such bosses, but they're all gonna die. I hate this. Oh, that exchange, that look, oh my god. Oh my god, no. Watching them get singed in live action is so much more gruesome and violent. They did not hold back. They really dialed this up. Oh my god, like their burns, it's so much more graphic. Oh, like why so violent? No. It's a lot. That's a lot. Oh god, the last stand and he's defending the children. No. Snap timing. Oh, here we go. Oh, what a champ. What a champ. My god. This is so intense. Oh, frick. Oh. That was a lot. That was a lot. That was a lot. I really like that transition actually for the time change. Looks pretty good.
Been manning the wall in 3-hour shifts.
He's talking to the 3-year-olds.
People at all times. Come on, let's go.
Yeah, they just don't appreciate your incredible leadership skills.
That's right, they don't realize it. Very funny. You were waterbending again, weren't you? We're at war.
Waterbending is what built our culture. If Dad were here.
But he's not here. I am. Soak later, paddle now. Good job.
Oh god. Oh.
Oh, no. That's not good.
What is that?
Huh. Weird.
The darkness of that ship against the rest of the landscape. Obsessed much?
Tara?
Oh. Oh, hello. Oh my gosh.
Finally.
Yes! Yes, Zuko. Oh my frick. Yes! Oh my god, oh my god, oh my god. Oh, my chills. Oh. Oh my god. He looks really dead. His complexion.
You're not thinking of leaving him.
Just exploded and left behind a mysterious little bald person. I don't like this. Why listen to me?
He looks dead. That mark on his head.
This is an airbender.
You think we'll find the Avatar?
Yes.
Because of the light.
3 years, I've chased down every hint of the Avatar. My father has banished me until I find the Avatar, and that's exactly what I'll do.
Perhaps it's time to consider that the throne isn't everything.
May not have been for you. It's my destiny.
Yes, he's got a lot of rage.
What did I say about keeping your guard up? He could be the enemy.
The enemy?
Oh
How did I get here?
You tell me.
shoot, yeah, where is Appa? Oh, let's go.
My sky bison? Sky bison!
Repeating it doesn't help.
Sky bison.
Water, earth, fire, air. Everything changed when the Fire Nation attacked. But when the world needed him most,
He
he
vanished.
vanished. Airbenders haven't been seen in generations. 100 years ago, he is the last airbender.
Of all the places you have to drag our asses to, he picks the coldest spot in the world.
Our mission is vital to the future of the Fire Nation. We will prove ourselves worthy, or we will die trying.
100 years. All my friends, they're all gone.
Believe me, I know how hard it is to lose the people you love. The Firebenders came. They destroyed everything in their path. Everything. Since then, the Fire Nation has conquered most of the world.
He's got the angry Zuko sound effects down.
I need to be at my best when I face the world's ultimate warrior. Say we find the Avatar and you're able to defeat him. So your return home may be unexpected. You're wrong.
You're a waterbender.
I'm the only waterbender left in the village. I'm a warrior. I should be able to do more for our people.
The monks told me bending is about energy and balance. Finding balance can feel the energy. Tara?
Get your post now.
It's just a bunch of kids.
Get them loaded.
After all this time, what could they possibly want?
Him. You are the Avatar.
I knew he was hiding something. He ran and people died.
Sokka.
Need to go hide.
Sokka, I want to...
Tara. Now.
Like that visual there, the Fire Nation's ship against the backdrop.
I am Prince Zuko. We merely seek someone who does not belong here. Turn him over now, or I'll burn this place to the ground.
Where is he?
We have to protect those who can't protect themselves. We have to give people something to live for. That's what the Avatar is. He's hope.
Oh, freak yeah! Oh god.
On behalf of the Water Tribe Village of Wolf Cove, I demand that you leave immediately. Let's settle this between us. You're the leader.
Don't fall for it. We overpower them.
Well, where's the glory in that?
That's Zuko's kryptonite. And he's got that pride. Dang! His martial arts is great. Oh! Yes!
Leave him alone!
Woo!
place to the ground.
I'll go with you. Just leave him alone. I'm the one you're looking for. No one has ever fought for me before. You're the bravest person I've ever met.
We have to do something. Talk up.
Okay, listen up. You're in charge. Let's go save that weird kid. Hopefully, you can find a swift current. Maybe draft up their wake.
We could go another way.
There's no way you're getting me on that.
It definitely has nailed the humor, you know, the comedic aspects of the animated series.
The avatars.
He's like, I gotta study.
Open fire!
Oh. The angst. Oh. Oh.
They're gonna keep coming after you.
Which means we can't go home. So where do we go?
Oh no. I don't know if I want to see this. Oh god. Don't go in. Don't go in there. No.
Let's not.
Oh.
But you're not just anyone, Aang. Always remember who you are.
Oh, let's go. Oh, frick. Get out of the way, y'all. Oh my gosh.
I can't imagine a better person to have been given this power. You will always be my friend.
Dang it, dang it, dang it. Sorry, guys.
They made the ultimate sacrifice. For me, I need to make sure their deaths weren't in vain and master all the other bending skills so I can bring balance back to the world.
Oh, is that all?
It's only after we've lost something.
Oh my god, he's crazed.
I'm the Avatar, and this is just the beginning.
Dang. Yes! Alright, alright. I mean, takeaway right now is how faithful that is to all of the events, you know, the biggest diversions taking place there in the beginning with that incredible sequence with the Earthbender. You know, I was not expecting, that kind of caught me off guard a little bit of all the ways to open the show. I was not expecting that necessarily, but it was different. It got my attention. And all of that exposition, you know, that kind of back knowledge, that little bit of history, being able to see that and see the Fire Nation's planning process and the you know, attack, the eventual attack on the Air Temple, and seeing a little bit of life at the Air Temple leading up to that, you know, it almost did make things a little bit worse. Like, knowing what was going to ensue, what was going to happen, you know, it was hard to enjoy seeing that bit of day-to-day life at the Air Temple with all of the other airbenders, knowing that they were just about to be absolutely annihilated. And even seeing, like, you know, these other master airbenders in action, it was very interesting, and that's something we don't necessarily see in the show. So to see all of the airbenders, like, full force, the last stand, the front lines, doing everything in their wheelhouse to survive, that was pretty epic. I'm not gonna lie. It was just like, whoa. It was so epic, but just so like, you're gonna die anyway. Like, it was just rough. But I think the biggest difference, what is standing out for me most, what feels the most different, is how much more graphic the violence of the live action bending is. You know, that is something that I was most curious curious about going into the series, you know, live action bending, you would naturally though get burns and singes and have like visible wounds, you know, following a stint with a firebender, you know? And so that was the biggest thing for me. That beginning moment after the whole sequence of the chase and the capture of that earthbender who sacrificed himself essentially. And then the way he lit him up, you know, I wasn't expecting that much in this show. Like, I knew that live action bending with the elements was inherently going to be more different and inflict more wounds and carnage, and that there would be ash and smoke like singeing off of, you know, the benders if they got hit with the flames. You know, I knew that was going to be an element of it, but almost pushed it a little like too far for me. I don't know. It was shocking. It was jarring. I wasn't expecting that, and that's kind of a level of like darkness that we don't really see in the animated series. I don't think we ever saw somebody just get, you know, burned alive, which is really what was happening to all of the airbenders as well as they dealt the final blow. That's how they took them all out, just burned alive. And I'll be completely honest, you know, I don't mean this as a criticism necessarily, because it's obviously a choice, and they obviously had to come into this knowing that much of the audience is people my age. You know, for me, that's not necessarily the most graphic thing I've ever seen, and we were all, of course, yes, kids when the show was coming out, and now they have to cater to. Many of us are much older now. We're not necessarily young, but I did think that they were going to try to include younger audience members or try to introduce a new generation of kids to this. And so, yeah, there I was saying like, oh, I'm excited to see how much more like visceral and like kind of like gruesome, how much more hardcore the live action bending will be. The fire specifically is what I was the most curious about, because people will get burned. I just wasn't expecting burned alive, but I feel like they didn't hesitate to dial it up a little bit, a notch, to really, though, it kind of heightens how violent and horrific, you know, the Fire Nation is. It really distinguishes it from the other elements and just kind of lays home the message and symbolism of how just absolutely terrifying, you know, they are, the lengths that they went to literally destroy this, you know, the entire airbending population. And one thing about the animated series is they convey the horror, you know, by withholding some things. For example, you don't witness. You only have to conceive of the horrors in your mind. And yes, sometimes it can be more violent, thinking your own thoughts. You know, however wild your imagination is, it kind of can be more terrifying to just be left to your own devices, to be left to your own imagination, to have to try to conjure and just imagine how awful it could have been. So that was an element of the animated series. You never saw how terrible it was. You only ever saw the aftermath, the tragic, you know, remains. So that was one thing I was curious about, is being privy to the destruction of the air temple. Would that change my perception? But I think if anything, you know, adding to it, they made it, you know, they dialed it up to the point that it was so much more violent than I would have even considered, than what I had imagined. Dialed up an extra notch because they had the power of the comet. You know, the firebenders were operating in peak performance mode. So I think that's actually something to remember. Here I am saying like, this is so much, but that was them at peak performance, you know, like max capacity, like the absolute just extremes of where they can push themselves and how violent it can be. And fire is violent, and there is just an inherent difference of animated flames versus real flames. I think that is the most just visceral change. The elements, all of them, you know, the earth bending as well, like everything that we saw, definitely the bending of all of the elements does feel more like gritty and real, if that makes sense. You know, it's more raw because it is the raw elements, the raw materials as we know them tangibly, versus animation. Other than that though, yeah, I'm really glad that they're clearly staying faithful, and you know, of the different locations we've seen so far, which we've already seen many. We got to see the Fire Nation, we got to see the Air Temple, we're at the Water Tribe. We're already seeing really good examples here in just this first episode of just how differentiated and thought out and purposeful all of these different locations are. You know, they really do stand out. Design choices to show the contrast, you know, between all of the nations, not just the Fire Nation against kind of that like the purity that had captured, you know, with the Water Tribe. It's obviously way more serene, which creates a really interesting contrast. Even the styles of the bending here, you know, the air bending versus water bending versus the earth bending and fire bending, everything is differentiated, which I really like. And I do think that they are tapping in. I mean, granted, it's only the first episode, but I think everyone's already kind of tapping into the essence of their respective characters. Aang has a lot of that naive naive kind of like optimism. I do feel very like hopeful, you know, even when he got captured there by Zuko, I still felt that sense of hope that very much prevails, you know, with Aang from the original series, Sokka with the comic relief. You know, Katara has that nurturing energy, the desire, clearly her desire to want to help and whatnot. And I think Zuko, I mean, I hope it didn't come across like I was playing favorites, but so far his performance, you know, it's spot on. He's got that angst, he's got the rage and kind of the volatility, you know, he's kind of like walking on eggshells when you're around him. You never know when he's gonna snap, and it's probably so fun to play, and you can see that in the actor's rendition of it. It totally translates. I'm super excited, especially since it's clear they're staying faithful to the storyline as we know it, but so far everything that they have added and contributed has offered a different perspective that doesn't necessarily rub me the wrong way. It kind of just adds, it creates new emotions. You know, with the air temple, I felt, you know, that feeling of anticipation of knowing what is to come is something that you don't necessarily get in the animated version. So thank you guys so much for watching this first episode with me. I'm gonna jump right into the second one, so I will see you guys over there. Let me know your guys' thoughts so far, fellow Avatar fans. How are you feeling about the show? And I do know that this is going to be a tricky comment section because with Netflix dropping everything all at once, it allows people to binge, which is incredible, but then we're all on different pages in terms of our progress with the show. So thank you in advance to my moderators. Apologies in advance to my moderators if the comments do contain spoilers. Do try to keep the comment section clean of spoilers if you can. I would appreciate it, but do let me know what you guys think so far if you are a fan of the animation, and even if you're not, if you've never seen the animation, I'm especially curious to hear from you. We're open to everyone's thoughts here, so let me know what you guys thought of this first episode, and I will catch you guys in the next one. Bye guys.